Hello, Sky Pirates and Stinky Boys. My name is TV Sky, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where Estinian still hasn't taken a bath, but now we have to take him along on the airship to go do things and ram into stuff, so that's gonna be fun. Hopefully someone will cast a water spell at him at some point or another. And I think, yeah, let's pretty much just get this on with, without any further ado, to get the thing and do the thing and get on with it. Alphino, let's go ram some stuff with some ether. Alphino has a final task for you before departing. I just want to go kill the Pope, man. Why do I have to do more busy work?
Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it's only right we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Alas, Sid requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings. Might I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you?
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll go talk to people and be social, I guess. How about you, Estinian?
As your wings bear us to the final battle, I must admit there's poetry in...
Take a bath! I swear to God, my guy. You're called the Azure Dragoon. How are you still... Okay.
So the hour is nigh. Would that I could join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds, I fear I would only be a burden to you. In consorting with the Ascians and availing himself of primal powers, my father made himself an enemy of all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end his madness. May the Fury watch over you.
Oh yeah, Hilda. We do need to talk to her. Like, she was kind of introduced as like as a character, and then sort of... Oh, no, yeah, like... then we sort of didn't follow up with her. Wait, Lucia is remaining behind? Well, okay, cool. Then she's not gonna die, at least during this mission. That's good.
This is it, then. Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. Mayhap you think it strange that a daughter of Garlemald should pray. I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But all that changed when I discovered something dearer to me than mine own life.
No, don't say... No! Lucia, stop it! Don't say shit like, I've discovered something more precious to me than my own... That's what you say right before you die! That's like saying you only have 6 months left until retirement.
Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born of heartfelt faith. In manipulating the people's belief from his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their very existence. It cannot be borne.
You can't say shit like that. You can't just go around saying that out loud. You can think it inside your own head, but you don't say it. You don't let it pop up in speech. Why are you looking like that, Totaro? You don't let it pop up in speech bubbles. You don't have an internal monologue about it. You like, oh, she got a glam upgrade.
A little hat with a heart on it. Aw.
Oh, good lord.
So, you're off to face the Archbishop then? Please be careful and watch over the others, would you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't.
Totaro, you're not helping.
I realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know, and I don't think there's anything you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe.
I don't like this foreshadowing.
Well, fit my own friend Brick. Off to face the Archbishop and his cronies, is it? I'll have to go and get those bastards a good walloping myself. That snake cherubit especially. But I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get into their heads to do something stupid like storming the pillars. But blood won't get us what we want, and I need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget.
I don't know, blood will give you some of the things that you want. You know, there's a few things that blood will get you. Just saying.
No need to worry about us anyway. I'll work with Sir Emmerich to preserve the peace. You just concentrate on settling the score with the Archbishop, eh?
Yeah, no, like, if you want to dismantle an unjust class system, working with the people on top of that class system is a surefire way to do it. That always works. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying anything, Hilda. I'm just saying that right now is when the state is at its weakest point, and therefore most susceptible to forceful demands from the proletariat. I'm just saying that if you were to make your demands a little bit more forceful than jolly cooperation, I'm just saying that maybe it might maybe work. Possibly. Master Ulfum, how good of you to pay me a visit. It feels as if it were only yesterday when we first met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Oh. He would not have told you, but when Orshafan begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as hope incarnate. At the time, I assumed that he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont. But I have come to see that he simply spoke the truth. You are a hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. A memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. Ooh, stylish. That is very stylish. I like the boots here a lot. I really think I think with that one, the boots kind of frame it, don't they? Like, the boots are kind of the thing that makes that look agile and kind of fighter-ish. Like this is someone who, like, leaps over tables and, like, kicks people off balconies while swinging on a chandelier kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway. You're not alone. I love that melody. Okay, yes. So, probably this is a good time to do, as people point out, probably a good time to do the job quest. It seems like a natural little lull, of a moment of time before the storm. Hey, buddy. How are things with our collective adopted daughter? Sid seems strangely at peace for a change. Countess Estrede's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands, away from prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she preferred to settle this in secret. Brick, I don't know what's waiting for us out there. But if aught should happen to me, pray keep Riel safe. Right then, I believe she wanted a word with you before she left.
We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Brick. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You and Sigurd and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're gonna finish this together, the three of us.
Yeah!
Not else to say, really. To Twin Pools, then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting.
Yeah, no, there's some death flags being planted. Definitely, like, if something should happen to me, is the kind of thing you say. Like, that's the kind of promise you extract from someone right before dramatic sacrifices.
Seems we're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Brick?
Yeah, sure. Hello, crazy lady.
You came. A wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me.
Riel is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did.
Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into the world, and by the Fury I shall send it to hell.
Seventh hell, rather.
If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there.
It's just us now. No one else. Remember Frey's conjury. Protect us, and we'll protect you.
Right then.
Ah!
Damn you! Get out of my way! Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it?
Because you keep calling her it.
You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you've done, you're still her mother. Go. We shall not meet again.
Oh, but we will. We will, Knight. I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must. So long as it lives, I must.
She says with like an ocean of corpses behind her.
Don't you see, you fool? The Fury wills it! The Fury wills it!
Riel?
How great your love for her. Far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But now I know it shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, Mother, that you might find peace in her halls. O Halone, receive of us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom, and grant her glory everlasting.
That won't be traumatizing, I'm sure.
So, what now?
We go back to Ishgard. Together.
As you wish.
Oh, hello. I see you all came. And I see you've got the same blade as Sigurd. Oh, well, glowing a little bit more, but... That sword is cool as shit. Moonward Spyhinder. Little bit above my level. Not something I can have yet. Oh, glammed with Shadowbringer. Ooh. Hang on. The Mandeville Schweihinder. That's quite cool. That is some well-programmed macros there. Okay, right. Ishgard. Back to Ishgard. How many hands do you need to handle a hinder for Scry? Yeah. How many Hans? You need at least one guy named Hans.
And so falls House Calignon.
It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear.
So you're still committed to your path, then?
And you, if you'll have me.
You'll need to talk to me more. And listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together. For ourselves and others.
Right, then. The two of us will manage on our own, Brick. There may be others who know of Riel's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now. And neither can Riel, I think. We all need a cause, Brick. So what'll yours be? For whom will you stand? And so you shall.
Oh my god, he's smiling. Holy shit.
To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. Gods help me, those Muggles were onto something, weren't they? Carve and split.
Hooray!
Let's see. Need to go to Stormblood to get more. Yeah.
Count Edmont bequeathed to you Lord Orchifon's shield, a noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of full many souls, and let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. Work on the Enterprise is nearly complete. Let Ysayle know to make ready.
She's literally over here, Alfred. Could you not? It's 10 feet. Okay.
Until but recently, the Ishgardians have kept their doors firmly shut to outsiders. But thanks to you, we have found in them stout allies with whom we may fight to secure the future of the realm. Truly, you are the beacon of hope towards which all men are drawn.
Spare us the hyperbole. 'Tis not for praise that we fight.
I wish you would fight for a shower.
Oh? In light of all we have achieved, I felt it only meet to express my gratitude.
All that we have achieved? Spoken like a true outsider. Until the war is over, we have achieved nothing.
Little moment of cinematography here. Istinian is standing apart from us, right? Like, and especially apart from Y'shtola. He's standing apart from us, and he's literally talking down to her. Do you get it? Do you see it? He's literally talking down. Like, that's just a little bit of good cinematic design right there.
The coming battle is a chance to excise the root of this conflict, and by my hand it shall be done. Then you may speak of achievement.
Just as long as I get to kill the Pope.
'Twas not mine intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offense, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the eye. Even now, it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
Save your concern. I will consume the eye ere I let it consume me.
Ew. But yeah, as someone is pointing out in chat, Realm Reborn would never have done a cutscene like that. That's true. Like, it really didn't have the cinematic ambition in that way. How you doing, Shakespeare?
12 be praised. Thou hast not yet set forth. Cross sand and snow have I journeyed, that I might deliver this gift unto thee.
White Oracite. But whence did it come?
To mine amazement, it lay hid amongst Moonbreeder's last effects. 'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did hap to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend e'er erred for lack of foresight. In the place whither thou goest, servants of darkness do lie in wait. Pray, give unto me thy pledge that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade.
No worries there, buddy. Does he ever take those goggles off? Like, do we get to see the eyes beneath? Why does he wear them anyway? What, does he have super freaky eyes? Beneath his goggles, he has a second set of smaller goggles.
Let us go, Brick. Ass's lie awaits.
He's autistic and sunlight is annoying. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, big light in the sky, bad. I know.
Ah, excellent timing. We've just finished our work on the Enterprise. She's so much improved, I've decided to give her a new name to suit.
Highwind?
The Enterprise
Okay,
Excelsior.
well, fair enough.
Or simply the Excelsior if pressed for time.
fucking hot rod flames.
Once
Honestly.
again, she'll carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. All aboard!
Why would you make a character that keeps their eyes covered? Well, there's a couple of
I
reasons.
can do no more than see you off with prayers for your safety and success. Yet know that wheresoever you may go, my son's spirit goes with you. May the Fury grant you strength.
I want to beat the Pope to death with Horchiffon's shield.
Return to us, all of you. Enterprise Excelsior. Engage.
But yeah, like, in terms of reasons to make a character with a blindfold or something covering their eyes, usually, like, stereotypically, right, the eyes are the window to the soul, right? The eyes in character design are something that's used to give the audience access to the emotional state of a character in a lot of ways. They're really important to expression, they're really important to emotionality. So when you create a character who hides their eyes, like, there's a lot of reasons they can be to hide their intentions, to hide their true feelings, to hide some part of their identity. And it can be, like, because it's a character who holds back a lot, like, who's not very emotionally open. That might be a reason to hide their eyes.
Get ready.
Or someone whose motivations are arcane and weird, you know? Like, there's a lot of reasons, but it basically comes down to, does it serve the character in some way to not have their emotional state be readily available to the audience?
Eye of mine enemy, render unto me thy power!
Yeah, if one of the mods could turn on emotes only chat, that would be good if you're here. Otherwise, I'll do it once the cutscene is over. Because if I click away from the cutscene, all the sound goes away.
No, you will not claim me. I am the master.
Absolutely no lube on this penetration. Doesn't even have a flared base. Dangerous.
We're through.
Ooh, ominous. So I'm kind of getting flow. Okay, that's the Imperial airship, isn't it? I'm getting floating continent vibes from Final Fantasy VI from this a little bit. Like a whale stalking a minnow.
Chief, we've got an Imperial battleship on our tail. And it's bleeding massive. Damn it! The bastards were waiting for us to open the door for them. I'm gonna try to shake them. Hang on to something. We're all going to die! Tataru!
Just talk to her, Wedge. Jesus.
She won't take much more of this!
The time is come to use Heidlin's gift. Much blood has been spilled in my name. And for what? For a false cause that I created for want of the warmth of companionship.
Oh, hey, Heavensward.
Saint Shiva, pray Svelga. Pray forgive this
Ishgard.
fool. But even now, I cannot let go of my dream. My dream of a tomorrow in which no child need freeze alone in the snow.
Oh, I see.
Thank you, Racevelka.
Is that Ysayle? What does she mean to do?
Oh, goddess, born of mine own hopes and dreams, for the last time, I beseech you, fill this vessel with your light, still the hatred within our hearts, and bless us with eternal grace! Farewell, warrior of light, and thank you for showing me the way.
No!
She used her own ether.
It was a crystal of light. She, too, was one of Hydaelyn's chosen.
Fare you well, my lady.
Taking on an Imperial battleship by herself, primal or no, that took some courage.
I wasn't afraid. None the least. Pardon, what spill? Oh god, someone spilled something down my trousers!
Honestly, Wedge, if you're gonna talk to Totaro, maybe not, right? Maybe have like maybe do some laundry first. Good lord.
Though we walked opposing paths, Iceheart was a worthy woman. Her deeds will not soon be forgotten.
Ysayle, I cannot believe she's gone. The Echo is a gift and a burden both, as you know only too well.
I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be back on solid ground, even if set ground is floating in the sky. When that Imperial battleship appeared on us, you thought we were finished. Maybe we would have been, had your friend not arrived when she did.
Well, grant her mercy. Brief though our time together was, Ysayle was a true friend. A gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion. What is a scion but one who fights for our cause? Our hopes survive thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how came she to know of our presence here?
From Hresvelg, I would wager. He will have felt my channeling of the Eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end.
She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see our mission through. See that dome-like structure further in? Let us make our way there. Yeah. So, like, that scene, it was like, yeah, they were setting some flags for it, and it makes sense, like, for her to go out that way. It's a little bit of that, like something that'll always feel a little cheap to me, pretty much no matter the context, like, entirely regardless, is that thing of, like, you introduce a character, like, in something like as self-contained as, like, an expansion, right? You introduce her at the start of the expansion-ish patch right before the expansion, kind of, and then she's sort of like, oh, we need to take her out of the picture, like, you introduce a character whose purpose is to die at the end of the story kind of way. That to me is always a little cheap, because like in the context of the game so far, like at the end of Realm Reborn, right, like the end of the patch content anyway, it seems like all of your Scion companions essentially sacrifice themselves for you, right? Like Thancred and Papalymo and Yda, and they all seem to sort of sacrifice themselves for you, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that we're gonna get them all back, right? Like that we've already got Y'shtola back. Papalymo and Yda are gonna turn out to have been okay somehow. Minfilia is hanging out somewhere ready to wait to be your waifu again. Like, they all sort of get to come back, it feels like. Not that I'm 100% sure, but it sort of feels like they're all being set up to come back, and then someone like Iceheart, someone like Moonbreeder are sort of introduced specifically so that you, like, have the player build up a connection with them and enjoy them, and then kill them off for the emotional impact, rather than let them... Like, to me, that's always, in terms of storytelling, there's an edge to that feels a little cheap. Like, it feels like a slightly cheap emotional manipulation in that way. Which is not to say that her death wasn't cool, like that it wasn't a good death scene, or that it didn't make sense for her. I think Orchifon's death scene was less well executed, frankly, as I talked about at length back when that happened. This worked a lot better with the way that, like, she had this whole thing of her faith being shattered kind of thing. Yeah, Ysayle at least had an entire expansion and a chapter to develop as a character. Yeah, like it feels like Ysayle was in a position of, like, her faith had been so shattered, like, that it makes sense that there's some kind of big thing, like that some kind of big gesture is necessary to signify the regainment of faith. That is like, okay, from a narrative perspective, I get it. Although still, I would have preferred, like, it is generally more interesting to see what a character do if they live, right?
I sense an ominous presence.
Here? Ominous presence? No.
Crikey, this place is like something out of my dreams.
Sid is right. We owe it to Ysayle to see the mission through.
Heavy though our hearts may be, we must forge on, in the name of those we have lost.
Well, the Isle Sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here.
I have no objections. Now that we stand upon As's Lie, I'm struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry.
Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Okay, look for computer. Is computer here?
The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it.
No computer here. Is computer here?
I dare say this landing can accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable.
There is no computer. What about computer over... I can actually get on my motorbike. Computer! Try to find computer with Estinian.
This ominous presence, to whom does it belong? Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me is the dragons I sense nearby.
Okay, no computer. Oh hey, deactivated terminal. Right there.
Nothing. Damn it, there's just this terminal there.
But it doesn't respond with anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? I was just here a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he wandered off. I'm sorry, Brick. Could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worried that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. It does sound like something he would do. Ow! Wedge, you're right.
I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped is all.
Fool of a lot of fell. What were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity quite another.
Oh, sorry, Chief, but I think I found something.
What is this? The wreck of a sentinel?
This is no wreck, Chief. It's still operational.
Orb.
See? Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use.
I suppose?
Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there's Brick. User registration complete. Welcome to As's La Master Wedge and Master Brick. I am Guidance Note GLI.
Okay, we made a friend. Yeah, we have an orb to ponder now.
Greetings, Master Brick. Is there something you wish to know? Sorry, I promise to be more careful from now on.
That fool of a lot of fell always making us worry. And he's already gone and named the node. Can you believe it? Well, this isn't quite what I had in mind, but it just might serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report in the facility.
Jelly, you have to do what the chief says. Yeah, that's it. Good girl.
Here we are. Huh. Not much to note. Appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area.
Reactivated, you say?
By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the whole place up when he used the Vanus key. Are there other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle, I'm seeing positive readings with the ethereothermal research facility and the fractal continuum. What have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense systems engaged.
Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system, but what of the Archbishop and his cronies?
What might offer an indication. How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control inside the research facility.
And what manner of place is that?
It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the Warring Triad test subject. Wait a minute. No. Really? Okay. Huh. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges.
I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that is indeed the place.
If this ends like the last time I went to a floating island with the Warring Triad on it. Oh boy.
I'm inclined to agree with the Ysayle. Whatever it is the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there.
That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. I mean, as if any of this really matters that much.
Greetings, Master Brick. Is there something you wish to know? Requesting access to the etherochemical research facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Recommending guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense system may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage and injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination.
Yeah, right.
Can the guidance note be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Brick, Ysayle, Estinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have it ready to depart at a moment's notice.
Understood. We'll see that she's prepared and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know where your link, Pearl.
Be on guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere.
Yeah, no, let's not leave anyone behind to guard them or anything. Or, well, technically. That is probably a halfway decent place to cut an episode, I think. So, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy XIV with me, you can hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below. That'll let you know when there's more orb content coming to this channel. If you want to see the orbs early, you can become a member of the channel. That'll give you early access to them. And if you want to see the orbs being recorded live, you can head on over to the Twitch, where you can subscribe also to get the full VOD content, where probably there will be more orbs. So, thank you very much for watching. Remember to be kind to one another, have solidarity with those who are worse off than yourselves, and may the tides of history wash gently over us all.